Okay, everybody. I want to continue our talk on polynomials with, we talked about multiplying monomials, and we've also talked about adding and subtracting polynomials. Now what I kind of want to do is combine these ideas, and we're going to multiply some polynomials and then combine at the end. Remember, when you look at a math problem, you have to remember PEMDAS. And PEMDAS, or order of operations, clearly would say that you'd multiply before you'd ever add or subtract in a math problem. So, for instance, if I had a problem like this, so 4 times x squared negative 3x positive 8, and then negative, I'm just going to negative 2x positive 6. All right, we've got a few different things going on here, guys. But first off the bat, I'm not going to be combining anything in here and combining anything in here because there's other things going on that are more important than combining. So, per se, you've all been taught about take care of parentheses. Well, here we go. We've got a 4 here, and what's that 4 doing to that whole trinomial? Of course, it's multiplying it. So we've been versed on this before. This is the distributive property. But the thing I want to see is I want to see a circle, and I want to see arrows. That 4 is going to multiply every individual term of that polynomial. So we're working on multiplication and we're knocking out the parentheses. So let's do that. So 4 times x squared would be 4x squared. 4 times negative 3x, negative 12x. And then 4 times 8 is a positive 32. All right. Now the second set of parentheses has a negative in front. So this is a little review from the last lesson. Negative means take the opposite. So drop the opposite bomb on that baby. So the opposite of negative 2x, positive 2x, and the opposite of positive 6 is negative 6. All right, guys, once the parentheses are taken care of, you've done the multiplications, then it's time to go back and look for what you can combine. So now we're looking. Where's the most power? Right here. Nothing to combine that with, so 4x squared stays out front. And now I'm looking to combine a like term. So I've got a negative 12x and a positive 2x. Well, that would be negative 10x. And then for my tail, 32 take away 6 is 26. There you go. All right. So we're taking care of parentheses. We're doing a little multiplication. And then at the end, of course, you're combining. All right, let's try another one. Say I've got 4x squared negative 2x squared positive 6x positive 3 x squared minus 2 and then negative 6x. Yeah, and then I'm going to put a positive negative 2x squared. All right, so I'm going a little crazy with you on this one, but again, think PEMDAS, and I got to take care of parentheses. So here we go. Look on the front of the parentheses because that's what's going to tell you what's affecting the parentheses, what we need to do. So here in front of the parentheses, I have a negative. Negative means take the opposite. So we're going to have to knock through those parentheses. If you're not part of the parentheses, you need to be dropped straight down. So this 4x squared comes down. All right, let's go. Opposite negative 2x squared, positive 2x squared. Opposite positive 6x, negative 6x. You'll hear me say a lot, who's on the doorstep? So we're looking at what's in front of the parentheses, and here it's a positive 3. Circle, use the distributive property. So 3 times x squared, 3x squared. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Then I've got a negative 6x here just kind of hanging, not affecting anything, just combining. And then I got a positive in front of parentheses. Positive, if you recall, simply means combining. So you can drop the parentheses here, and just, it kind of means the word and. I mean, I don't think you probably say I want a peanut butter plus jelly sandwich. A lot of times, a positive in front of parentheses like that, you can just say the word and, it's combining. So it's negative 6x and negative 2x squared. All right, now I'm looking to combine alike stuff. So look out front for the x squareds, and I've got 4x squared, I've got 2x squared, I've got 3x squared, I've got negative 2x squared. Interestingly, these two are additive. I hope you said inverses. They will go away. 4x squared and 3x squared is 7x squared. Let's go to our x's. Negative 6x and another negative 6x. Now that's not 0. They're both going down. So negative 12x. And then the caboose would be any constant I might have. And I do have a constant, negative 6. I don't see any other constants. So negative 6 is on the end. Box that up. And there you go. So if you got parentheses in math problems, you got to take care of them. And you're multiplying, or you're taking the opposite, or if there's a positive in front, you're dropping the parentheses, but you knock out the parentheses, then you can continue with your combining. All right, guys, there you go. Thanks much.